भारति भार्गवि शोकविनाशिनि रत्नमये मणिमयभूषितकर्णविभूषण शान्ति समावृतहास्यमुखे नवनिधिदायिनि कलिमलहारिणि काम्यफलप्रदहस्तयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनि विद्या लक्ष्मी पालय माम् दिमि दिमि दिं दिमि दिं दिमि दिं दिमि दुन्दुभिनाद सुपूर्णमये धुम 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 शङ्खनिनाद
महारानी जय 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 दर्शन दो दुर्गा महारानी दर्शन दो दुर्गा दर्शन दो दुर्गा महारानी दर्शन दो दुर्गा जय 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 दुर्गे महारानी जय 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 दुर्गे महारानी दर्शन दो दुर्गा महारानी दर्शन दो दुर्गा विश्व को मित करने वाले विश्व को मित करने वाले तीन लोक में रहने वाले तीन लोक में रहने वाले जगबरती जननी वरदानी जगबरती जननी वररानी दर्शन दो दुर्गा महारानी दर्शन दो दुर्गा पाप नाश कर देने वाले पाप नाश कर देने वाले कई दुख सब हरने वाले कई दुख सब हरने वाले सिंह वाहिनी माँ कल्याणी सिंह वाहिनी माँ कल्याणी दर्शन दो दुर्गा महारानी दर्शन दो दुर्गा दर्शन दो दुर्गा महारानी दर्शन दो दुर्गा जय 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 दुर्गे महारानी जय 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 दुर्गे महारानी भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे मां
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे मां
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे मां
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे मां
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे मां
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 देवी भवानी जगदम्बे मां
देवी भवानी जगदम्बे मां
You don't know this song. प्रभु हनुमान जी को सजा दीजिए। किसने कहा था लंका जला दीजिए। प्रभु हनुमान जी को सजा दीजिए। किसने कहा था लंका जला दीजिए। किसने कहा था लंका जला दीजिए। बात हुई थी केवल सिया जी कलम की, नहीं थी कि जाकर लंका नगरी जलाने की। बात हुई थी केवल सिया को जलाने की, नहीं थी कि जाकर लंका नगरी जलाने की। अक्षय कुमार वध की अरे सजा दीजिए। प्रभु हनुमान जी को लंका प्रभु हनुमान जी को सजा दीजिए। किसने कहा था लंका जला दीजिए। किसने कहा था लंका जला दीजिए। किसने कहा था लंका जला दीजिए। बात हुई थी केवल सिया जी को लाने की, नहीं थी कि लंका नगरी जलाने की। सिया किसने कहा था लंका जला दीजिए। किसने कहा था लंका जला दीजिए। I just trying it out. मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
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 मन लगा मेरा राम
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
जो सुख पावे राम भजन में, सो सुख नहीं अमीरी में।
जो सुख पावे राम भजन में, सो सुख नहीं अमीरी में।
तो सुख नहीं अमीरी में। मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
भला बुरा सब था सुन लीजिए, कर गुजरान गरीबी में।
भला बुरा सब बात सुनीजे, कर गुजरान गरीबी
भला बुरा सब का सुन लीजिए, कर गुजरान गरीबी में।
बाबुआ सब का सुन लीजिए, कर गुजर गरीबी में।
कर गुजरान गरीबी में, मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
प्रेम नगर में रहनी हमारी, भली बन आई सबूरी में।
प्रेम नगर में रहनी हमारी, भली बन आई सबूरी में।
प्रेम नगर में रहनी हमारी, भली बन आई सबूरी में।
प्रेम नगर में रहनी हमारी, भली बन आई सबूरी में।
भली बन आई सबूरी में, मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
हाथ में कुंदी बगल में सोटा, चारों दिशा जागीरी में।
हाथ में कुंडी बगल में सोता, चारों दिशा जागीरी में।
हाथ में कुंडी बगल में सोटा, चारों दिशा जागीरी में।
हाथ में कुंडी बगल में सोता, चारों दिशा जागीरी में।
चारों दिशा जागीरी में, लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
आखिर यह तन खाक बनेगा, कहाँ फिरत मजरूरी में।
आखिर आकर खाक बनेगा, कहाँ तीरथ मगरूरी में।
आखिर यह तन खाक बनेगा, कहाँ फिरत मजरूरी में।
आखिर आकर खाक बनेगा, कहाँ तीरथ मगरूरी में।
कहाँ फिरत मगरूरी में, मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, साहिब मिले सा साहिब मिले सदूरी में, मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में,
मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में,
मन लागा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
मन लगा मेरा राम फकीरी में।
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
राम रमाय नमः, राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
राम चरण है तीरथ पावन,
राम चरण है तीरथ पावन,
राम चरण है तीरथ पावन।
राम चरण है तीरथ पावन।
तपी दोपहरे ये में सावन,
तभी दोपहरी तेरे सावन,
तपी दोपहरी में ये सावन।
तभी दोपहरी तेरे सावन।
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
राम रमाय नमः, राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
राम चरण राम चरण नित मंगल ध्याऊं,
राम चरण नित मंगल गाओ,
राम चरण नित मंगल गाऊं।
राम चरण नित मंगल गाओ।
नगर नगर में कथा ये सुनाऊं,
नगर नगर में कथा ये सुनाओ,
नगर नगर में कथा ये सुनाऊं।
नगर नगर में कथा ये सुनाओ।
सुंदर छवि प्रभु की मन भावन,
सुंदर छवि प्रभु की मन भावन,
सुंदर प्रभु छवि की मन भावन।
सुंदर छवि प्रभु की मन भावन।
राम चरण है तीरथ पावन,
राम चरण है तीरथ पावन।
तपी दोपहरी में ये सावन,
तभी दोपहरी मेरे सावन।
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, राम नाम जो कमल सरोवर,
राम नाम जो कमल सरोवर,
मधुर मधुबन छाया तरुवर,
मधुर मधुबन छाया तरुवर,
राम नाम जो कमल सरोवर,
राम नाम जो कमल सरोवर,
मधुर मधुबन छाया तरुवर,
मधुर मधुबन छाया तरुवर,
मधुर मधुबन छाया तरुवर,
मधुर मधुबन छाया तरुवर,
दोष मिटे सुख संचय आवन,
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 राम चरण है तीरथ पावन,
राम चरण है तीरथ पावन,
तपी दोपहरी में ये सावन,
तभी दोपहरी तेरे सावन,
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः,
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः,
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः,
श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः, श्री राम रमाय नमः।
श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय। ओके, सो वी आर सीइंग the Durga Suktam. We will have opening prayer and then we will have Durga Chalisa Suktam, and then we will continue with our Durga Chalisa. Bidu salutations to Bhagavan Ganesh, Saraswati Maya and Guru. Gajananam Bhutganatisevitam Kapitjambo Phalsar Bhakshanam Umasutam Shokavinaashkaranam Namami Vighaneshwara Pad Pankajam Ya Kundendu Tusharhar Dhavala Ya Shubhra Vastravrita Ya Veena Varadanda Mandita Kara Ya Shveta Padmasana Ya Brahmachyuta Shankar Prabhritibhihi Devai Sada Vandita Samam Patu Saraswati Bhagavati Samam Patu Saraswati Bhagavati समस्त जन कल्याण निरतम करुणामयम् नमामि चिन्मयं देवं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं हरि ओम। जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी जय 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 जगजननी भवानी
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी जय 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 जगजननी भवानी
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी जय 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 जगजननी भवानी
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी जय 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 जगजननी भवानी
नमो नमो दुर्गे सुख करणी नमो नमो दुर्गे दुख हरणी
नमो नमो दुर्गे सुख करणी नमो नमो दुर्गे दुख हरणी
निरंकार है ज्योति तुम्हारी तीनों लोक फैली उजियारी
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 शशि ललाट मुख महाविशाला नेत्र लाल विकृति विकराला
शशिललाट मुख महाविशाला नेत्र लाल प्रकृति विकराला
रूप मातु को अधिक सुहावे दर्श करत जन अति सुख पावे
रूप मातु को अधिक सुहावे दर्श करत जन अति सुख पावे
तुम संसार शक्ति लय कीना पालन हेतु अन्न धन दीना
तुम संसार शक्ति लय कीना पालन हेतु अन्न धन दीना
अन्नपूर्णा हुए जगपाला तुम ही आदि सुंदरी बाला
अन्नपूर्णा हुई जगपाला तुम ही आदि सुंदरी बाला
प्रलय काल सब नाशनहारी तुम गौरी शिव शंकर प्यारी
प्रलय काल सब नाशनहारी तुम गौरी शिव शंकर प्यारी
शिव योगी तुम्हारे गुण गावे ब्रह्मा विष्णु तुम्हें नित्य ध्यावे
शिव योगी तुम्हारे गुण गावे ब्रह्मा विष्णु तुम्ही नित्य ध्यावे
रूप सरस्वती क्या तुम धारा देसु बुद्धि ऋषि मुनि न उबारा
रूप सरस्वती का तुम धारा देसु बुद्धि ऋषि मुनि न उबारा
धरियो रूप नरसिंह को अम्बा परगट वै ठार कर खम्बा
धरा रूप नरसिंह को अम्बा परगट वै खम्बा
रक्षा करी प्रहलाद बचायो हिरण्याक्ष को स्वर्ग पठायो
रक्षा करे प्रहलाद बचायो हिरण्य
धरो जग माही श्री नारायण अंग समाई
लक्ष्मी रूप धरो जग माही श्री नारायण अंग समाई
क्षीर सिंधु में करत विलासा दया सिंधु दीजय मन आसा
क्षीर सिंधु में करत विलासा दया सिंधु दीजय मन आसा
हिंगलाज में तुम्ही भवानी महिमा मित न लाज बखानी
हिंगलाज में तुम्ही भवानी महिमा अमृत न जात बखानी
हिंगलाज में तुम्ही भवानी महिमा मित न लाज बखानी
हिंगलाज में तुम्ही भवानी महिमा अमृत न जात बखानी
मातंगी अरु धूमवती माता भुवनेश्वरी बगला सुखदाता
मातंगी और मावती माता भुवनेश्वरी बगला सुखदाता
मातंगी अरि धूमवती माता भुवनेश्वरी बगला सुखदाता
मातंगी और धुमवती माता भुवनेश्वरी बगला सुखदाता
श्री भैरव भारा जगतारिणी छिन्न बाल भव दुख निवारिणी
श्री भैरव तारा जगतारिणी चिन्मया भव दुःख निवारिणी
श्री भैरव तारा जगतारिणी छिन्न बाल भव दुख निवारिणी
श्री भैरव तारा जगतारिणी चिन्मया भव दुःख निवारिणी
जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी जय 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 जग जननी भवानी
जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी जय 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 जगजननी भवानी
जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी जय 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 जग जननी भवानी
जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी जय 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 जगजननी भवानी
जय 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 जग जननी भवानी
जय 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 जगजननी भवानी
बोले जगदम्बा माता की जय रक्षा करी प्रहलाद बचायो from there we were seeing last night Hiranyaksha ko swarga pathayo Hiranyakashipu and all I told you that whole story Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu and Lakshmi Rupa Dharo Jagamahi Shri Narayana Anga Samahi Lakshmi Rupa Dharyo Jagamahi means she has taken the form of Lakshmi and she is there in the whole world pervading the whole world taking the form of Lakshmi means what? Lakshmi means wealth in the form of wealth and prosperity and everywhere how every prosperity is built into the universe there's nobody could escape it you'll see if you come and you cut the grass today tomorrow you see the grass and if you're in Trinidad and you have a big lawn and you start cutting from this side and you're going down there by the time you reach that side hair grow back already how things prosper right? Like that is built into the universe huh? See, things just come up and in the same way like for example now when our ancestors came here in 1845 they had nothing what they call a jaji bundle right jaji bundle you know jaji bundle means jahaji bundle means they have this little thing but without anybody coaching them without going to school without anybody giving lessons any such thing they prosper or not you don't need to go to school to prosper actually that might hamper your prosperity anyway so they prospered and they like that prosperity is there in the whole world like that think it is true, yesterday we were talking about there's a natural decadence that is built into the nature, into the universe, right? That is called as entropy. I mentioned that. But the entropy is there, but it is, remember we say that the universe is made up of dvandva. Dvandva means the pairs of opposites, yeah, like that. So if there is a natural decadence and there's a natural entropy and things get worse, like this, it will not get better after 20 years, it will get worse. But the nature of the universe, its corollary is there also. There are new things that will come up. So the tree dies after a forest fire passes and kills all the trees in the forest, right? After a while, again the whole forest grows back on its own. So not only one side is there. We talk many times about the one side without talking about the other side. That doesn't mean the other side is absent. So while there's a decadence, there's also prosperity. Things prosper, things proliferate, things grow, things, like that. Come up. And so human beings also. And that is why you see nowadays how the young generation, when the older generation want to send a text message, they're looking for the letters A. Betty, where is that day? They're looking and then the next generation, in the airport, this week coming in the airport, I see the lady sit down next to me. Lady means she younger girl. And she looking all about too. Like lightning speed. Bapre. And check me, I tried to figure out how to get a keyboard on the screen. Keyboard missing. One day in Amsterdam airport, and I don't know what I touched on the phone, and the whole phone gone blank. And my airline ticket there inside it. No, we have nothing to show them by the counter. Anyway, so the next generation, how things just like when we had satsang by Mala house, when the satsang done, she said, okay, you see that online. I say, what? Like you can see that online now too. So the world keeps, moving up like that. There's always improvement. But please remember, because the other side is there, there's a natural tempering of whatever you may call improvement. There's a natural tempering, because the two always there, you can't have one. When the bicycle reaches the destination, the two pedals are there. When the bicycle reaches the destination, the two pedals are always there, but you need two. Right. So, we are seeing the Lakshmi is prosperity, which is built into the whole universe everywhere. It is natural for the universe to keep evolving. That might be the best word. Evolving. Whether it's spiritual, material prosperity or whatever, but we prosper. We proliferate like that. Right. So, Lakshmi Rupa Dharo Jagmahi. Now, even if you take it as just Lakshmi means wealth, ordinary wealth in the meaning of ordinary wealth, right? Still, but the poverty that was there when we were children, that poverty is gone away. How wealth has grown so much in the country. Back in the day, when in the village, whole village, one person might have a car. Now, every house had 2-3 cars. So how wealth has. So that is Lakshmi, who is manifest in the universe like that. Shri Narayana Anga Samahi. And she is the Anga, the limb of Narayan Bhagwan himself. Not separated, not separable. You can't separate your limb. Okay, today my legs are tired, I'll leave them home. I'll come here without legs because let them rest. You can't separate your limbs. Inseparable. Right? And Kshir Sindhu me. Now I want to tell you from the verses we are chanting today. Let me tell you some stories now. There's a story that comes in Balkand. There's a story that comes in the Purana, but Tulsidas has taken it and put it in Balkand, where Sati dies. I'm sure all of you would have heard this story. Sati, who is the wife of Bhagwan Shiva, she died because of some little family feud, and you know how people like to quarrel and things, right? So family feud, people always have some little jhagara. So some jhagara take place in the family there, and Sati died in Yoga Agni. But the body remained there. I mean, she departed that body. So when Bhagwan Shiva heard that, he came there and he took up that body. And well, his wife died. So in one of the Puranic episode, he took up that body and he became like crazy. Started walking all over the earth, all lokas, here, there, everywhere with that body, and not leaving the body. This is just the Lord acting out some role to demonstrate our foolishness only. We get enchanted with a dead body also. But it's all fake thing. And somebody dies there, in that funeral and all. Everybody go there and hug up that body and say, oh, Papa, you leave me, Mama, you leave me, now who will make sweet rice for me and thing. Mama, leave me, who will make sweet rice for me? And you're hugging up Mama and all that kind of thing. Right? The dead body. That night, after Mama cremated in Waterloo, that night when you sleep in, if you see Mama sleeping next to you, then we can see what kind of hugging up it have. Correct or not? So, we get enchanted as human beings with our dead body even. That is the idea. So Bhagwan Shiva is playing that role. So he took up this body and he started roaming the whole world, Sati's body. And Bhagwan Vishnu realized, but my friend gone mad. Bhagwan Shiva. Huh? So he sent his Sudarshan Chakra like this. And he cut that body, it is said it cut into 51 pieces. Now I don't know why 51. That could have been 52 also. But it cut into 51 pieces. And it fell all over the earth, in different places. And wherever any part of Sati's body fell, up till today, there are Devi temples built in those spots, and worship of Devi keeps going on for millennia. Millennia after millennia. Like that. Right. So now, later on, after that, what is called as the Shakta tradition, the tradition sprung up. Let me tell you one more thing about Sanatan Dharma now. In Sanatan Dharma, right, we have a plurality of what we call as religious expressions, and nobody is right or nobody is wrong. If you want to, like for example, you sit down and you worship in front of your altar. So what about the person who wants to stand up and worship? So we don't tell him anything. You want to stand up and worship, you stand up. What is there? Please remember, Bhagwan, all of us are Bhagwan's children, isn't it? All of us are children of the Lord, right? So, parents love all their children. Parents love all their children, so Bhagwan loves all of us. Suppose one of us could sing well, and one of us can't sing well and could only croak. Could only croak. So Bhagwan has listened to the croaking of the frogs all night or not? He's listening, isn't it? Like he frogs. Who, you make frogs or what? We didn't make frogs. So he's listening to the cricket and he's listening to the frogs and he's listening to the crow. Are you listening to whatever animals making noise? So if you could listen to that, why can't you listen to us croaking? So in Sanatana Dharma, now this is not to support people not learning to sing. I'm not talking about any of that. We are talking about Bhagavan sees if I am a good singer or I am not a good singer. Bhagavan has no problem in listening to anybody, because one child could talk nicely and talk all the language properly, and the other child can only say goo goo gaga. So the parents listen to goo gaga or not? They give him more attention, isn't it? So in the same way, Bhagavan listens to everybody, and all the different types of religious expressions that a human being could have, Bhagavan is ready to accept all. So if this person wants to worship the masculine form, he worships the masculine form. If he wants to worship the feminine form, he worships the feminine form of that Paramatma. And there is absolutely no problem. Right, that's the first thing. Second thing, many groups spring up and they want to worship only one of the masculine forms, because there are so many masculine forms. So we will worship Krishna, like the Hare Krishna people. Anything else you tell them, they don't want to hear. So theek hai, what is there? Absolutely fine. The Sanatana Dharma allows for this. You only want to hear about Krishna? Very good. No problem. They don't want to hear anything about any other masculine form. So like this, Bhagavan allows for all of us to worship in whichever way we want to worship. So right, I said all of this because I want to tell you, after the Bhagavan Shiva episode with Sati and cutting into 51 pieces and all that kind of thing, there arose what is called as the tantric Shastra tradition. Tantric Shastra tradition, where, now see, Sati sat like this, right? And something called as Yoga Agni from inside, using that power of yoga, she departed that body. Right? And the body fell there. So now that is a yogic power inside Sati, and that yogic power is available to anybody. So there is something called siddhis, powers. There's people who seek this type of powers. So that tradition where people are seeking all various type of powers and all of that, through different type of incantations and mantras and this and the people seeking power, that is called as the tantric tradition. So there is a tantric tradition that sprung up around the Devi temple, and vast literature and all, pure Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta and all included in all of that. It's a vast amount of literature. Anyway, in that tantric tradition, they have 10 Mahavidyas. 10 Mahavidyas mean 10 divine forms of the Devi, which they worship more than they worship all the other 51. You get this? Out of the 10. Like for example, Bhagavan has taken so many countless avatars, but we say we have 10 main avatars. So people talk about the 10 main avatars all the time. So in the same way, they have 10 incarnations of that Devi. It's called as Mahavidyas. Dasha Mahavidyas. So now in the verses which we chant today, many of those names of those Mahavidyas, I mean 10 incarnations of the Devi will come. You will see some names there that you have not seen before. So the first one is Kamala Devi. Kamala Devi is, her name is not given, but the others, the name will come. How she is indicated here? Kshira Sindhu me Karata Vilasa. She is there in Kshira Sindhu, means the ocean of milk. Let us chant it. Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai Jai vilasa daya sindhu dijay man asa
क्षीर सिंधु में करत विलास दया सिंधु दीजे मन आसा
हिंगलाज में तुम्ही भवानी महिमा इमित न जात बखानी
हिंगलाज में तुम्ही भवानी महिमा मिलन जात बखानी
महिमा अमित न जात बखानी
महिमा मिलन जात बखानी
महिमा अमित न जात बखानी
महिमा मिलन जात बखानी
Jagadamba Mata ki jai. So one of the 10 Mahavidyas, main incarnation of this Devi, is called as Kamala Devi. Kamala Devi. So she is the consort of Bhagwan Vishnu, and she is always there in Kshir Sagar. Bhagwan Vishnu, you know, there is that ocean of milk, and Ananta is floating on that ocean of milk, and then Bhagwan is reclining on that Ananta, that snake picture you see. Now people ask, Swamiji, you mean all this thing is true? You mean all this thing is true? People ask these things, right? You please remember, if you ask that type of question, that means to say that you have doubt in the infinite power of Paramatma. Because with the infinite power of Paramatma, and I told, every day I'm telling, now science is really coming to discover all of this, that the universes and planets and galaxies and all things outside, they are infinite. And what we are not talking about figuratively infinite. We are talking about literally infinite. So the rishis discovered this long ago. There are infinite universes, and now they are using what they are, the modern scientific term for it is called multiverse. But we have universe. And who come up with this word? Western people who only know one thing. But now they are calling a multiverse. There are universes beyond our imagination even. And in an infinite number of universes. Why? You can't have one universe where the ocean is made from milk? How yours is made from water? And who designed the water? Somebody else could design any other ocean. Why you think it is outside the capacity of Paramatma? It is not. And that type of doubt should never be there in the mind. Infinite means infinite. Infinite possibilities, manifestations, universes and all of that means infinite. This actually is also supposed to serve to reduce our ego to zero. Because if you talk about an infinite universe, where are you? Our sun doesn't fit here also. And the sun is so big. You could fit more than 2,000 or 3,000 earths into our sun. And the sun also does not fit here. So where am I? So this is supposed to serve to make me reduce my ego to zero. आखिर में ये तन खाक बनेगा. The line in the bhajan said today, we were singing in the beginning. In the end, this body will also turn to ashes. Kahe figurata magaruri me. Then why this big ego walking around? We will be reduced to ashes only. And so this understanding of the infinite universe, in which I am not even a speck, I don't fit here, that is supposed to make the ego go away like that. So now this, in this universe, in this infinite multiverse we are living in, one is, such universe is where Bhagwan Vishnu stays there, and that Kshir Sagar, milky ocean, and there Kamala Devi is there with him all the time. So Vilasa means she spots there. She is there with Bhagwan Vishnu. That is the idea. Daya Sindhu Dijay Mana Asa means to say she is the ocean herself, ocean of compassion. Now Daya Sindhu word we usually use for Bhagwan, isn't it? But Daya Sindhu, I told you, Bhagwan Bhagavati is one and same. So Bhagwan, so now the Sanskrit word is Bhagavat. The substantive word is Bhagavat. And if it is in masculine, that Bhagavat changes to Bhagavan. And if it is in feminine, that Bhagavat changes to Bhagavati. This is how we have two words. Bhagavan and Bhagavati. So Bhagavan and Bhagavati has absolutely no difference. So we all the time use the word Daya Sindhu for Bhagavan. But here, Daya Sindhu is used for Bhagavati. Same. So she's Daya Sindhu means the ocean of compassion. And what she does, Dijay Mana Asa, means she fulfills all of our desires. She makes it such that all our desires from birth till now, those desires have been fulfilled. How many things we wanted, and we got. We cannot think about the things that we wanted and we did not get. Then people say, how she did not fulfill those desires? I did, I used to save you. Because you would have done dead already if you get all them desires. One man, he sit down one day and he meditating on Mother Lakshmi like this. Why? Because he wanted to become rich. So he meditated on Mother Lakshmi because she's the goddess of wealth. He meditate, and Mother Lakshmi didn't come. Usually she comes, right? She didn't come. So he said, but what is this? So he make you resolve even stronger now. And meditate again. And meditating like that, he gained mukti. God realization. So then, when he gained mukti now, then she come. So he say all the time when I wanted to become rich and all, I meditated on you didn't come. Why you didn't come? She said, because I wanted you to get mukti. I wanted you to get mukti only. Because as he has all the wealth and all, that's not mukti. So, when the Devi does not give some of our desires, that is because she wants us to evolve like that. But when any desire is fulfilled, it is fulfilled by the Devi only. Then, Hingalaj me tumi bhavani. Now this Hingalaj you will not know. But remember, let me tell you the story now. A little history now. What is today modern day Pakistan? You all know that. What is today modern day Pakistan? Before 1947, all that was India. Right? And the British came and they split up the country and all that kind of thing. And they did a very bad job, of course. And it was such a terrible thing. I have never seen any such terrible blunder in history like this anywhere else. They kept India in the middle and they cut out what was called as East Bengal. East Bengal. And they make that East Pakistan. It's on the eastern side. And they cut out the Sindh province on the west of India and they make that West Pakistan. So you had Pakistan on two sides of India. You ever see any craziness like that yet? Nowhere in the world. So you had East Pakistan here and you had West Pakistan here. Around 1971, these people in East Pakistan, they revolted. And the Indira Gandhi government helped them. Indira Gandhi helped them. And they separated from Pakistan. And that is what is today called as Bangladesh. This is not recent, 1971 only. So that was East Pakistan. Right. So how the story came. East Pakistan gone to Bangladesh. They became their own country. And West Pakistan was left. In that West Pakistan, there is a province called as Balochistan. Balochistan has the most famous, because all that was India before. So the most famous Devi temple inside of a cave in that Balochistan, which is now to modern day Pakistan. Devi temple inside of a cave. She is called as Hingalaj. There. So Hingalaj Devi is there in Pakistan. Today's Pakistan, which was previously India. Like that. So Hingalaj me tumhi bhavani. So this same Supreme Devi is there existing in this Hingalaj in Balochistan province in Pakistan. So and I told you Devi Das ji would have been from Gujarat. Gujarat is bordering Pakistan. Right on the border, on the next side is Pakistan. And then you go a few provinces, then Hingalaj will be there. So he would have known of Hingalaj Devi in Pakistan. Right? Mahima Amit and Jata Bakhani. Mahima Amit and Jata Bakhani means her greatness is such that nobody could ever describe. Her greatness is such that nobody could ever describe. Like how Tulsidas talks about Bhagwan Ram. Bhagwan Ram, in a very famous doha, see. Who could ever describe the greatness of Bhagwan? Paramatma is Ananta, means limitless. Ram Ananta, Ananta Guna, his traits and qualities and characteristics are limitless. And his kathas and glories and greatness is limitless. Amita Katha Vistar. Means it is spread over millennia upon millennia. Nobody could ever finish telling the glories of Paramatma. So all those same thing is being said about the Devi. Mahima Amita Najata Bakhani. Bakhani means to speak, to say, to tell. The Nabakhani, nobody could describe, tell all the greatness of the Devi. Limitless glories and greatness. Then, next slide. See. Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani. Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani.
Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani. Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani.
Jai Jai Jagadamba Bhavani. Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani.
Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani. Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani.
Matangi Dhumawati Mata Bhuvaneshwari Bagala Sukhdata.
Matangi Dhumawati Mata Bhuvaneshwari Bagala Sukhdata.
Shri Vairavatara Jagatarini Chinnavallabhava Dukha Nivarini.
Shri Vedanta Jagatarini Chinmaya Dukha Nivarini.
Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani. Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani.
Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani. Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani.
Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani. Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani.
Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani. Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani.
Jagadamba Mata ki jai. Matangi. Now see all these names, I'll tell you some of these names. Remember I told you 10 Mahavidyas. So Matangi is one, Dhumawati is another one, Bhuvaneshwari, Bala Devi, Shri Bhairavi Devi, Shri Bhairav is given here. Tara, all his names, Chinnabhal, Chinnamastak she is called sometimes. All these are names of these 10 and there will be more of them coming just now. Mahavidyas. Matangi. Matangi is one of the forms of Saraswati. One of the forms of Saraswati, the goddess of, in Matangi Roop, she is the goddess of wisdom and the arts and intellect and all that. And that's why the arts, artistic capability and intellect, they are connected. Artistic capability and intellect. So, this Matangi Devi, and now see, for all of them, all of these different Devis, there are temples all over Bharata. Even, just now I was telling you, that Hingalaj is in Pakistan. But even in India now, there are many Hingalaj temples in India also. Just like, see, Ram Janmasthan is in Ayodhya, where Bhagavan Ram was born, in Ram Janma Mandir is there, right? But there are Ram Mandirs all about or not? There are Ram Mandirs everywhere. So the main one will be there, but then there are Ram Mandirs everywhere. So here also, this Hingalaj is there in Pakistan, but there are Hingalaj Mandirs across Bharat. And for Matangi Mandir also, everywhere. Matangi. Because they will always find some group or some devotee. I love that form of the Devi. I love Matangi Devi. So he builds a temple. And then you are allowed to build temple. Why one temple? Build 10 if you want. Matangi, Saraswati, one form. Aru, Dhumawati. It's Dhumawati. So the Matangi Devi is the Devi of learning, the Devi of intelligence, the Devi of the arts, the Devi of wisdom, like all of that. And this Dhumawati is the Devi of dissolution. Dhumawati. Dhuma means smoky. Dhumra in Sanskrit is smoke. So actually, look here. When a person is about to die, everything becomes smoky or not? So 1 minute I seeing you, seeing you. And then the next minute, I'm not seeing you so clear. Right? I'm not seeing you so clearly. And then next minute, I'm not seeing you at all. So it's gone from smoke to dark. First from clear to smoky to dark. So in the very same way, she is the one, this Dhumawati Devi, is the power of the Supreme that oversees the dissolution of the whole universe. The dissolution of the whole universe. And I want you to see one more thing. The world dissolving, while it is a one-time historical event, it is at the same time a continuous event. Like for example, right now in this world, all things are dissolving. Whatever tree you have planted in your yard, it will be there forever or what? It will not be there forever. This body, it will be there forever. Everything is dissolving. That's a continuous thing which is happening. And then, with this continuous change, at one point comes when the whole universe dissolves. Means to say, there's pralaya. So the Devi is not only, her work is not only there at the end of a pralaya. The Devi's work is something which is inherent in the universe. Things are dissolving all the time. Somebody, now they're selling rambutan all over. You know rambutan? Rambutan selling. So somebody asked me about rambutan. I told that we used to have a rambutan tree in the ashram. We used to have a rambutan tree in the ashram. What happened to it? It dissolved. Not there anymore, it dissolved. Gone. So like that. And why we are saying dissolve? Because even science also now, science will have to accept that phrase, it dissolved. Because matter is neither created nor destroyed. So the matter which made up the rambutan tree, the matter is still there. Dissolved only. Not destroyed. Dissolved. So, like this, The Devi is functional not only at the end of a pralaya and all that kind of thing. Devi is functioning all the time because things are continuously being dissolved, dissolved. And that's a good thing or a bad thing? That is a good thing. Can you imagine if people never died? If people never died and trees never died. If people never died, we would not have had place to walk. Correct or not? So the dissolving aspect of the Devi is not only omnipresent, but it is essential. That you have to remember. It is essential. So we all get dissolved. So she is called there Dhumawati. Then Bhuvaneshwari. Bhuvaneshwari. So there is Bhuvaneshwar and Bhuvaneshwari. So she is the goddess of prosperity. Because in this world in which we are living, I told you, now prosperity is inherent in the world. Bhuvaneshwari. Then Bala Devi. Bala Devi. Sukhadata. Bala Sukhadata. But actually, she is the, if anybody wants to have peace and tranquility and quietude, they should worship this form of the Devi. Bagala. She appears in that tradition I was telling you just now, whether it's Dasha Mahavidya, she appears with a bridle, meaning there is a perfect control of speech. Perfect control. And there's a big story associated with it also, where there's a demon named Madan. This story is very nice. A demon named Madan. And Madan was giving a lot of trouble, and everybody worshipped this Bala Devi. And she came and she grabbed Madan and pulled out, it didn't extract, but pull it out, the tongue. Pull out the tongue. And when the tongue reached like here, the tongue reached like 1 foot outside. He didn't put the foot in the mouth. The tongue just reached 1 foot outside. That time he surrendered to the Devi. He surrendered to the Devi, and the Devi gave him a boon and let the tongue go back inside, right? And gave him a boon. And what is the boon? Anything uttered by that tongue, it will come to pass. And of course, he stayed with the Devi as her attendant for the rest of his life. But anything uttered by that tongue will come to pass. That was the boon he got. Now see, the idea is the one who has perfect control of that vak, tongue, one who has perfect control, that person, anything uttered by that person, that thing will come to pass. This is the message of that story. The problem is that we cannot control the tongue. So when we utter something, people also say, why you don't keep quiet? Why you don't keep quiet? Because we have no control over the tongue. We go on saying all thought, and then I come back and then I'll come back and say, sorry, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. No control of the tongue. So that nothing we say come to pass. So now see, this is the equation now. The equation is like this. There is a direct and proportional relation between the degree of the control of the tongue and my words coming to pass. And there is an inverse relation between my ill-disciplined tongue and whatever I say coming to pass. Because the more my tongue is wild, the more whatever I say will never come to pass. So like for example, I say, I'm going to learn how to swim. Man, you'll never get wrong. Whatever I say never comes to pass. That story is for that thing. And this Devi, Bala Devi, that he surrendered to. So the Devi is the one who is the representation of perfect control. And perfect control immediately leads to stillness, sthiratva, calmness. So anybody who wants to have calmness in their mind, they have to learn to control all the and see why this one faculty, because the tongue has 3 indriyas. The tongue can taste, the tongue can touch, because the tongue will know something is smooth or rough, or it's hot or cold, isn't it? It can touch. And the tongue also has a vak indriya called speech. So 3 indriyas and 1 organ. So it is the most powerful organ in the human body. So therefore, why I paused here for Bala Devi, because it's very important. Bhagwan Shankaracharya says in his Viveka Chudamani, he said there that yogasya prathama dwaram vang nirodhaha. The first door to any spiritual path is the control of speech. Like that. So, worship Bala Devi and control speech. Shri Bhairav Tara Jagat Tarini. I don't know if you have, there's a fierce form of Lord Shiva, he's called as Bhairav, Kala Bhairav. So, the consort of Kala Bhairav is called as Bhairavi. A very famous Kala Bhairav temple. If you have visited Kashi Vishwanath in Varanasi, as you are making your way to Kashi Vishwanath, there is a famous Kala Bhairav temple. Kala Bhairav. And there, just very close by to the Kashi Vishwanath. And his consort is Bhairavi. So here is a Shri Bhairav, referring to Bhairavi only. So that also a fierce form. And then the next form, this. So how many names already of that 10 I have called? Next one is called Tara. She is called as the protector. Tara Devi's one incarnation is called as Tara, the protector. Jagatarini. And here the characterization is given, Jagatarini, the one who protects us from Maya, protects us from the vagaries of Maya, because Maya will keep us deluded all our life. How Maya keeps us deluded? Tulsidas ji explains. Meru mor tor te Maya.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Jehi bas kine jeevani kaya.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Go go char jahalagi man bhai.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Jane hu maya, jane hu bhai.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
So sab maya jane hu bhai.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Jaya Raghurama,
Jai Raghurama,
Jaya Sitarama.
Jai Sitarama.
Syawara Ramachandra ki jai. Aranyakant Tulsidas ji explains very nicely. What is this Maya that keeps us bound here? And how the Devi protects us from this Maya and makes us Jagatarini. What is it? Jagatarini means she makes us cross over this ocean of samsara. How? By saving us from Maya. And what is Maya is? Me and mine. Me and mine. This strong feeling of me and mine, me and mine. And just now we were seeing, not just now, yesterday, we were seeing in the bhajan. I mean, I didn't explain it, but the bhajan said that we came with khali hat, our hands were empty. And then, मुट्ठी बांध के आया जग में और हाथ पसारे जाएगा. We came like this and there was nothing inside, there was only air. And when we leave it will be open but still only air. Like that. And today's bhajan said, why you have all this abhiman? This is the effect of Maya. All of us caught in the Maya of me and mine. It will come. Don't worry. We have more days. Because this Shumbha Nishumbha and all these Rakshasa, Asuras that the Devi removed, they are all of these things. They will come yet. So here this form, Tara, Jaga Tarini, she crosses over. She makes us cross over the samsara by saving us from Maya. And now see there's another Chinnamastak. Chinna Bhal here is given. There is a terrific form. The story associated with Chinna Bhal is the Devi was once moving about with two of her friends. And the two friends started feeling hungry. And they told the Devi, we are hungry. And now this is a gruesome story, but it's a very good thing. Look here. Gruesome and all you should not worry about, because this world is full of gruesome things in any case. If you don't get exposed to it, now you will get exposed to it at some time and you will be shocked. The world is full of gruesome things. So, the Devi listened to the two friends that we are feeling hungry and she, okay, take it. She didn't pay much attention to them. Didn't pay heed so much. After a little while, again they said, we are hungry, and there was nothing to eat. Maybe there was a famine or something. And when they said for the third time, she took her sword and she cut off her head. And 3 streams of blood came out from, and in this hand she was holding the head. And 2 of the streams went to these 2 friends and they drank. And this head, she just turned it and she drank also. Now what a thing. And this story has, now see, the Devi, there's some, in Trinidad you have a saying, what, you have your heart in your hand? Huh? How is it, how to say? Heart in your hand, isn't it? I have my heart in my hand. Well, she has her head in her hand. So the first thing, this proves the omnipotence of this Bhagavati Devi. Because Bhagavati Devi could still be alive even with her head in her hand. But that is all powerful or not? If you can, no, this is, you should not try this at home. You said don't try this at home. But she could survive with her head in her. The second thing is, she is seen as the sustainer because they were hungry. And she sustained the people who were hungry. Then, when we say that the Devi does terrific things, you have to understand that the world is filled with all nice, benevolent, nice things, like a nice, cute teddy bear. And the world is also full of mapapi snakes. Correct? And if a mapapi snake catch you, Ram Nam, Satya. Yeah. So the world has all the things. So this form of the Devi is to remind us that the world has these fierce and terrible things which is there. Now you see, that is why so many people are so upset about what is going on in Gaza. Little children dying every day, starving to death, all kind of things. That's terrible or not? And the thing about that is, that has always been there in the world, and that will always be there in the world. That's it, the whole thing. Nobody could, if it shifts from Gaza and it goes to some other place. When we were growing up, we used to only hear about Ethiopia and Sudan and all of this kind of thing, right? Now you're not hearing about Ethiopia and Sudan, now you're hearing about Gaza. And when after a little while, it will change from Gaza and go to somewhere else. Yeah, Ukraine also. So that is how it goes. So the world has nice things, and the world has things which are not so nice. So this form, Chinnabhal, is there to remind us that this is the world that we are living in, and it will have both these things. And then I told you now, she also, it is, just now I was telling you, the Devi saves us from Maya of me and mine. That me and mine, that thing is called as illusion. And where do you think me and mine? Your hand thinks or your head thinks? The head thinks, nah? The head is thinking, oh, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. All that thinking goes on in the head. Wrong thinking. This thing is mine and that thing is mine and like that. And something which doesn't belong to me also I think is mine. Like that wife is telling that husband, what is yours is mine, and what is mine is mine. So everything is she wants. The husband had to say what? Yes, dear. So the the idea that this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is what we think. It is thinking. So the Devi cutting off that head is also symbolic of the Devi cutting asunder delusion. Cutting asunder delusion. Because we are deluded into thinking this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. When really nothing is mine. Right. So this is called as Chinnabhala Bhava Dukha Nivarini. She, like this, all our dukkha is caused by this thing called me and mine. Let me just show you how. Right? Now see, my shoes are there. Right? So if they steal my shoes, I get sorrow. If they steal your shoes, what sorrow? What sorrow? No sorrow. I say good for you. Isn't it? This is how people are, right? So why I had sorrow? Because it was my shoes. The stealing of the shoe is same, but one is mine and one is not mine. So because I am connected with that shoe by mineness, then there is sorrow. So all sorrow, like for example, the fellow said, "You fool! You fool!" Now it fell on everybody's ears. Everybody hear it, nah? But he was pointing to me. Now the word fell on everybody's ears, but they didn't get angry. But the one who he was pointing to, those same words made him furious. Because it is me, he's pointing to me. So the me is there, me and mine, these two things. That is the source of all human beings' problem. If something is not mine, no problem. So the Devi says here, Bhava Dukha Nivarini. She removes our dukkha, sorrow like this, by removing this me and mine, the delusion of me and mine. And that is symbolized by cutting off that head, where we have this feeling of me and mine. Is we think like that. It's the wrong thinking. This is the idea. Okay, so now we will stop there and we will have Aarti. Will continue from there tomorrow. Huh? Let me tell you some announcements and then we will have the Aarti. Please see the bookstall. Where is the bookstall now? Bookstall is way over there. At the back there. Please have a look at the bookstall. This is called Saraswati Puja. You can learn to do your own Saraswati Puja at home. Especially for students and all, because students love to worship Mother Saraswati for knowledge and all. Glorious Ganga, Gracious Guru. So many titles are there to give us gifts also for children. Glorious Ganga, Gracious Guru. All right. We have several announcements. One is at the Diwali Nagar, we are going to have this time, for the first time, our dosa booth at the Diwali Nagar. And we will be having different types of dosa, masala dosa, paneer dosa, doubles dosa, gunpowder dosa. Come and try some dosa at Diwali Nagar when it starts on the 11th of October. Then Women in Ramayana monthly Devi Yagna with Brahmachari Kritika Chaitanya. Number 2 satsang is happening on the 4th of October at Ashok Ji's house. 4th of October. The topic is Mandodari Devi. In Chinmaya pre-school to Form 6 are all open for registration. And now we also have a daycare at the ashram. Daycare. Alright. Diwali Utsav is happening on the 17th of October at the ashram. Every year we have a Diwali Utsav where the school participates and children perform and all of that. 17th of October. Debe Yagna is happening from the 27th to the 29th of November. Debe School Yagna, we usually go down there. And then the very next day, from the 1st of December to the 3rd of December, 3 nights at Hanuman Darshan Ashram in Bamboo number 3. Bamboo number 3. Satsang every Sunday morning at the ashram. Bal Vihar classes. Parents should all pay attention to taking their children to Bal Vihar classes, and that's duty of parents. Parents have to sanskarize, put the proper sanskars in their children, and that happens in the Bal Vihar class. Okay, it is important. If we don't put the proper sanskar in our children, you lose the next generation, and it is duty of parents to put proper sanskar. Proper sanskar, not any sanskar. Proper sanskar. And so, it is duty of parents to take them to something like that. Okay. The Bal Vihar classes on Sunday mornings at the ashram. Learn to chant Bhagavad Gita with Brahmachari Kritika weekdays from 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. via Zoom. Chanting Bhagavad Gita. Brahmachari also has chick class at UE Hindu Society at the University of the West Indies, 1 to 2 p.m. on Thursdays. That would have been today. Thursdays. Hanuman Chalisa Maha Havan. In 2026, we are having a big Havan at the ashram with 216 Havan Kunds and Maha Havan for Hanumanji, because 2026 is our 75th anniversary of Chinmaya Mission worldwide. And in July, August 2027, we are having the Mahasamadhi camp here in Trinidad. Chinmaya Mission International will be joining for the Mahasamadhi camp here in the island. We had it once before in 2014. This is a repeat now. And the 3rd residential Vedanta course starts on the 2nd of October at the ashram. This is the training course for people to become brahmacharis and later on swamis and all that. Starts on the 2nd of October. You are invited to the inauguration. Okay. A very special thank you to Amma and the whole family for having hosted here tonight. It was a great being in your house once more. We have come here many times, and so good to be here once more. All right. I think that's it. We'll have Aarti, and then we'll conclude. ओम जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
जय अम्बे गौरी जय जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
मांग सिंदूर विराजत को मृग मद को मैया
मयति को मृग मद को
तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत उज्ज्वल से दो नैना
उज्ज्वल से दो नैना
चंद्र वदननी को
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
कनक समान कलेवर रक्तांबर राजय मैया
रक्तांबर राजे
रक्त पुष्प गलमाला
रक्त पुष्प जलमाला
कंठन पर साजय
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
ये हरि वाहन राजत खड़ग कपरधारी मैया सुर नर मुनि जन सेवत
सुर नर मुनि जन सेवत
इनके दुख हारी
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
कानन कुंडल शोभित नासाग्रे मोती
मैया नासाग्रे मोती
कौतिक चंद्र दिवाकर
कोटिक चंद्र दिवाकर
समराजत ज्योति
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
शुंभ निशुंभ विदारे महिषासुर घाती
मैया महिषासुर गाती
धूम्र विलोचन नैना
दूर विलोचन नैना
निश दिन मदमाती
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
अम्बे जी की आरती जो कोई नर अम्बा जी की आरती जो कोई नर गावे मैया
जो कोई नर गावे
कहे तो शिवानंद स्वामी
कहत शिवानंद स्वामी
सुख संपत्ति पावे
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
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 मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वजः मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्षम मंगलायतनो हरिः। तो त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। बोले जगदम्बा माता की जय। श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम।